And welcome back. We're picking where we left off last time in Factorio. Where hopefully we got enough rail. We're obviously having some iron issues. Yeah, we're having some iron issues. Probably due to how I have the old section of the bus balanced with the old sections of the bus. Well, the newer section of the bus. So as the old, well, as the second iron mine starts to deplete, getting less and less iron into the old mine, or old industry section. Which isn't necessarily a problem right now. It's potentially going to be, but right now it isn't. So we should have everything we need to go ahead and set up that new expansion. Set the expansion up, we'll set the train station associated with it up. At which point we should be good to go. I'm walking past my tank. Here's my tank. Catch the tank, it'll be faster to drive out there with the tank than to do this on foot. Well, maybe the drive out there won't be faster, but the drive back will be faster. Because the drive out, we're going to be driving slow to slowly put the power poles and stuff in. Well, put the train tracks in. So we'll see if we got enough to actually get the train tracks in. With the iron bus problems, we might not. But I think we have everything else good to go. Okay, why? You off? Yes, you are off. Okay. Follow you. So with this expansion in, we'll have another whole trainload of iron coming in. Which will get us a little farther through getting the next science going. 7.5 science per second, which is probably, frankly, overkill, but overkill is what I want right now. Yeah, so when we get the train section in, when we get up there, I'll have to figure out how many... Well, we got the turrets, we don't have the walls, so I'll have to figure out how many walls we want. Forgot to grab walls before we left. It doesn't necessarily need walls. It may be functional with no walls, but it'll be safer with walls in the long run. There we go. Looks like we probably have all the track. Might have overestimated how much track we would need. We were running double lane, we would definitely need more track. We had enough for it to be single lane. So this would be one thing I could, whoops. No, come back, bots. Anyway, I meant to go into the character sheet, or into the modular armor sheet. One thing I could fix or make it better would be to upgrade the roboport. Well, get more roboports so we could have more bots going at a time. Right now we're capped at 10. And because of what I just did, we now have 10 bots flying back to the roboports. It's a little bit of oops. We had 50 something in the inventory, so it's not going to be the end of the world, but what about the state of armament on Fulgura's looking like? Got basically one full chest, and we worked out we need more than one full chest. We probably at least want, what, chest and a half, if not 2 full chests worth of stuff. Realizing it might be a little bit faster if I do some of the assembly. So we'll do a little bit of a mixed assembly here. I'll run out and put the miners in. Okay, let's all the miners in. Looks like we just got belts to do and everything should be functional. We hear some of the belts might actually be faster to put in as well, manually. So I can basically put it as quickly as I can run. Okay, so I think the base is functionally built. I do need to put some towers up, otherwise it may get nibbled on. Move the tank a bit. Kind of is enveloping the spacing here, instead of putting in every so many, but should be enough. Okay. That should be a adequately defended iron mine. We'll get the last little bit of track in here. Then we just drive back to base and set up the connection, or the port at base, import-export base. Get the train running. Well, we're gonna have to build a train as well. Build a train, set the train running. That's mining productivity done. So it's 9k for the next one, or 11k, so we'll do the 9k. Go mining productivity 11. Whoops. The button will fix that. Probably. Maybe. Whoops. Did not quite have the turning radius I thought it did. The bonnet will fix that one as well, but in the meantime it'll be a little annoying. But it's out. Okay. Want to do it here, or do I want to do it farther along? Yeah, we probably just want to do it here. Don't take the train stop names. That will otherwise work. I think it will work. Might be wrong with that, but you know, can't always be perfect. Okay. Then we want to get the rails connected. Yeah, that would be the best solution. For that side. This side will actually be fairly easy. Just grab where it went straight and connect. Everything might not be running because we're out of power. No, it's got some charge. Why are you not building the tracks here? Well, I suppose they could just be in the network, so the network might be prioritizing them. We're gonna want one of those. Probably need one of those. I'm really surprised that this is not being delivered. It is enabled. Well, I don't have patience. We'll learn that one in ourselves. Here's 2. Did it still copy? No, it didn't copy. It's just a different name. Okay. We don't want it to be JRS 2. Give me... So there's no randomized button. This is going to be iron. Oops. That's not what I want. And 6. Okay. Now I just need to pick up the bits we're missing for the train itself, and we get that running. Okay, for the train, we're going to need 20 engines. That's the main thing that's holding us up. While we're running around here, we can grab some of the metal plate we need for cargo wagons itself as well. And then just some more steel. There we go. So that's our engine and the train cars. We can troubleshoot the engine, get the... Well, we make sure the engine runs, and then we can start plumbing it in. Once it's plumbed in, and we'll move on to trying to clear the next base. Well, might actually move on to copper. We'll see. We'll see. That's why we're going to plumb it in first. We're going to figure out what the next element we need, whether it's iron or copper. Okay, and that's Iron 6, that's good. Do we have a unique name on you? No, you're Iron Start 3, annoyingly. Which we already have an Iron Start 3, I believe. Yeah, we already have an Iron Start 3. Oh yeah, I am able to select it through the fog. That's good to see. So I think you're Iron Start 6. That's a new one, good to see. So here, add station, Iron 6, add weight condition, full fuel, empty cargo, add station, Iron Start 6, full cargo, and automate. Okay, the railroad in theory is functional because it's immediately going off, which is good to see. So in the meantime, we can start to work on the belting situation. So we've got iron up to here. Obviously, this is going to want an iron input because this is a steel factory, or steel bit, steel bit, steel bit. So 3 yellow belts of steel. 4 yellow belts of steel? That looks like a steel as well. And if that's the case, we figured out where all the iron is going. So that station produces 4 steel, or 4 iron belts. Yep. Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna need an iron mine because we're gonna need to keep it going that way. Oh, the train's already back already. Oops. Okay, that's one of them. We'll probably run the other one the other way around. Now those trees are going to be in the way. Solution to that. Grab the specialized deconstruction planner and simply say, please clean that up. Okay, so in theory, once that's set up, that will get all that iron running. Which is the blue belt going to there. Okay, and then the next, that's what this is. This is stone, I think. Built with a stone. Coming through, coming through, coming through. Yeah, it's just a blue belt with stone. Provide the stone for the rails. We're already using stone for the brick. Which means I'm probably going to overload the stone if I run both the purple and the rail off of that stone. If we wanted to make a stone station, that'd be run over here, clear this base. For the moment, because we're not actually running this, I may take the risk that this will be an overload and do a split off here. Oh no, it will definitely be overload, so we're saying we're already running a red, red, and a yellow for throughput, so no, we do need an entire train station of stone. Actually, need a train station of stone. Okay. Okay, let's clear out all the rocks and trees in that area in preparation for another station. And yeah, we're gonna go kill biters. Was thinking it was gonna be more iron, but apparently we do need stone to get the rails working over here, so it's actually gonna be a stone. We're gonna kill things to clear a stone place. We're gonna clear that stone place. So it's gonna be stone, and then we need one more for steel, by the looks of it. For the furnaces. Yeah, one more for the furnaces. Oh. 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 You're... It's gonna crack for a moment. You're... follow that red through. Right, follow the red through. Follow the red through. You're brick. You are not... Actually, no. You are steel. Oh, that's gonna be confusing. One is steel, one is brick. One is steel, one is brick. So I think... Okay, so these are both steel, so I do need that connection. That connection will be fine. Steel, steel. Oh, and brick wood. Okay, so that's what these are. These are bricks. Which is more stone. So we definitely need the stone expansion. One way or the other, we need the stone expansion. I might be able to use one train to do all the stone. And then I think this is copper and iron and such. Oh, I didn't even bother to hook all the lines in to make it extra confusing for future me. So copper, copper. Oh, that's coal, so we don't even have that coal sorted. That's going to have to come in by train probably, so we're going to need a coal mine. That's probably the most sensible coal mine, which just comes down the main line, unloads off a train, which wouldn't be that bad. Copper, copper. Copper, copper. Coal, coal. Middle two are copper. The third... Oh, no. Copper, copper, copper. How is it planning getting that iron out of there? I think that's the iron going in. Yeah, that's the iron going in. How's it planning getting the iron out of there? Answer was I didn't put enough thought into that plan. Whatever the plan was. Okay. Anyway, not too hard to fix. Basically just saying, do that. Okay, so copper, 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 copper. Oh, actually, technically this one would be a line of iron. Oh no, this is a line of copper. Copper, copper, iron, copper, copper, so on and so forth. Okay. Honestly, I don't need to necessarily know what goes where, as long as I'm plugging an appropriate furnace stack into the appropriate line. Because I'm going to have to remember when we bring the metal in. And hopefully we've got enough stacks. We might not have enough furnace stacks here, which would be an interesting problem. Means I miscounted earlier. Oh, yeah, I definitely miscounted. Haha. Miscounted. Well, actually, I think what happened is we needed the botnet to expand, and I never come back after the botnet was being expanded, finished expanding. Yeah, and then those three is a copper, copper, iron for the last bit of it. Okay. So that means we need 3 furnace stacks. Which isn't hard to do. No, that's not the furnace stack type I want. That'll work. Okay. So yeah, you're seeing what's kind of happening here is because we haven't been necessarily keeping the furnace stack particularly dense, that we're just having to go farther and farther and farther to support all the potential furnaces. But yeah, next run, we need one more thing of steel, then it's, well, that's brick, or that's iron, or that's stone, steel, stone. I'm not actually sure if the train station will be big enough to handle both of those, but we'll just feed it as if it is for the moment. Because we're only gonna go get one stone mine. We'll go get the stone mine, then it's gonna be the stone mine, the coal mine, the iron mine. And then it's copper, copper. Yeah, copper, copper. That's what we needed the coal for, which will be in by that point. Copper, copper, iron, copper, copper, iron, copper, 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 iron, copper, copper, iron, copper, copper, iron. Yeah. I don't think we have enough iron. We're gonna have fun trying to find all the iron because we got one more iron mine coming. Yeah, looking at the time, this is... I'm going to go ahead and move the tank here around the base, but otherwise I think this is where we're going to go ahead and put the part break in for the part. Next part will be biter killing. So if you enjoy watching biter killing, tune in for the next one. I just knocked out a petrol well, which isn't the smartest plan. Which is I probably need to go around the accumulators. I think we have enough accumulators, so I don't need to necessarily expand them, but at some point we'll need to. And it's not like we're really short for space, other than the fact that the more I fill up with accumulators and solar panels, the less, the more circumference of the base I gotta drive around. What am I waiting for? Going out there. Okay, we want to drive a little bit this way instead. Okay, so we basically driven around the base. Yeah, this is basically where we're going to go ahead and end this part. I'm going to park over by this coal mine. That we may actually use at some point, but it's not a rush to get this one used. It's a little one. So it'll probably just run the old coal requirements when this one runs out over here. So I hope you've been enjoying this Let's Play of Factorio. We are going to keep playing. I'm going to record another part, but for the moment, this is where we're going to go ahead and put the part break. So until the next part, wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part. Bye for now.